You're watching BCTV. We're all about Branford. You're watching BCTV, Branford Government Television, a service of Branford Community Television. This program is brought to you in part through the support of the town of Branford.
Okay, good evening. 5 p.m. The meeting of the Board of Fire Commissioners at Fire Headquarters, August 24th, 2023. First order of business is to, I want to state that we have present Commissioner Massey, Commissioner Hearn, Commissioner Fox, the two chiefs, the clerk, and we also have on the phone is Commissioner Clem, so we have a quorum. Buzz, can you say hello?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, there you are. She's recovering. Thank you. The first order of business, if considered appropriate, approve the minutes of June 22nd, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, approved. Okay, under personnel, that would be me right now. First I want to say is that we started a little Engine 9 on doing some staffing. It's not mandatory, but we did some staffing on Engine 9 with the daytime from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. I think the results have been great. We have a second engine company in town after 60 years. You know, so their first call they had, I can tell you that, I think one of their first calls, they had another call before that, but on July 31st, they responded to a construction fall in the district of Pine Orchard, and that truck was there within 3 minutes, and they scooped up that patient within 3 minutes and got him stabilized and off to the hospital. They also responded last week to another call in Pine Orchard actually, and it was an 8-month-old having difficulty breathing. So I think what's happening is we're getting what we've set up for the Board of Fire Commissioners and the Chief's office is set up the plan to have units arriving within the 4 minutes. It's shown, it's proven it's gonna work. So hats off to everybody here that's at the table and everybody here that's on the floor that's working for us. So we just need the support now of our town fathers to, adopt our policy we're looking for in our plan. Secondly, right now we have 3 firefighters on a long-term injury sick leave. And regretfully, firefighter EMT Dante Giroli, Sr., has submitted his retirement papers. So he'll be retiring effective September 3rd, 2023. So we're going to miss him. He's got a lot for the department, taking care of our fleet. He's been an asset. He's been here a long time. He started as a volunteer in the ranks and rose up to where he was. So we're going to miss him. Done a great job for us. Yeah.
We wish him well in his retirement and his future endeavors.
Yes, we do. Okay, under training. Oh, do you want me to start off? I'm sorry, we're going to go back to finance first. Commissioner Riccio is not here. Chief, do you want, we have it in front of us, what we're doing with the overall amount of, I can read from each one.
It's entirely up to you, Commissioner.
I could just do this from this way. From regular wages and salaries, $77,615 to overtime, $77,615. From regular wages and salaries, $1,354 to vacation, $1,354. From regular wages and salaries, $5,200. Public events, $3,900. Accrued payroll expense, $9,600. Stipends, $9,900. Medic shift, part-time, $65,900. Holiday pay, $11,600. Special detail, $1,000. Fire prevention investigation, $1,100. Equipment, $1,089. And that is going to sick time. Replace sick for $109,289. From contingency, $27,924 to educational incentive, $27,924. From R&M purchase services, $7,650 to professional development, $7,650. From contingency, $18,352 to ambulance billing, $18,352. From contingency, $33,577 to hydrants, $33,577. From contingency, $4,723 to medical supplies, $4,723. Employment testing, $462. Other supplies, $462. Uniform and clothing, $105. To miscellaneous volunteer expenses, $105. CMed, $433. To memberships, conferences, meetings, $433.
What is the total?
I knew you were gonna ask that. I was looking for that tally too.
Again?
Yeah, huh? Yeah,
Our total commissioners, 281,000, it's about $282,000. The overages, are, primarily from having those injured, and sick firefighters off. We had, throughout the year, we had not only retirements, but we had, long-term injuries which required surgeries and sick that required surgeries. So until these people are recovered, we have to replace them per the contract, which essentially we were able to do within our own budget. So the surpluses, for instance, from the salary, the holiday account, the stipend account, those were surplus because the people were earning, being replaced out of the other accounts, and the retirements created the surplus in those accounts. We did have to hit the contingency account for approximately $82,000 in total. It's important to note that the great majority of that contingency request is due to the hydrants and mains going up almost 6% this year,
Yep.
or about 4.1% it went up, which 4.1% of $810,000 is a significant amount of money, so that had to be covered. And the other overage is the medical billing account, which was $18,877, if I remember correctly. And that was as a result of the call volume, creating the extra runs to be billed. And on the when we get to Commissioner Fox's portion, she'll be talking about the revenue that was received, which more than covered any contingency requests from the fire department. So.
yep.
And keep those contingency things are Jim's good with those.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I usually start getting nervous in the springtime, and I go to Jim thinking I'm going to be in the hole about $150,000 or so, and it always ends up being a little bit less. So.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion, we approve those transfers.
I'll second it.
Okay. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? None of us can oppose. So voted, thank you, good job, chief. And don't be nervous, we're in the life-saving business, so, so we're okay, right?
Yeah, we're doing all right.
And wait till we get to what we were talking about, because you're gonna see what, contingency and what we have, it's a big difference, so. Training Commissioner Clem,
Hold on, Bob.
did I miss one?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Okay.
Huh?
I would
Oh,
like
wait a minute, hold on, I can't see over here, yeah, right. Thanks for getting me that, I need your glasses. Okay, we also have here to consider and if appropriate, approve a request from Fire Chief Thomas Mahoney to appropriate $250,000 earmarked in the fiscal year 2024 contingency to staff Indian Neck Fire Station with 2 firefighters Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
So we didn't already approve this?
I thought we did.
You might have, but I want to make sure it's official.
That's
We
part of
have
our
the
staffing
agenda for-
plan.
Fine with that.
I
Yeah.
think we did.
Yeah,
I'll make a motion, we
yep,
approve
And
that.
I'll
think you-
second it.
second it. Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
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 I think you might have.
We did, but
done
we
it as
wanna
a
make sure it's for the
package deal
record,
when
yeah.
We did something back
Yeah.
in June or something.
Yeah, we did it back then, we had to do
Now,
it,
like
yeah.
you said, this will make it official. for
Yeah.
Monday night.
Yeah.
Minutes
Covered.
again, yeah.
All right, now I'm gonna go back in order, sorry about that. All right, now we go to training. Buzz, Commissioner Clem?
Okay, I'd just like to talk about the grant that we received, in the Assistant to Firefighters Grant Award for $422,931.98. What a great, oh God, this is fantastic for the department and everything, because as a fire department, we always do training. It goes on every day. And I know I spoke with Assistant Chief Kutchma this morning, and one of his things is, I guess he's got planned for this fall, we'll be doing vehicle training, rope, that will be in the spring, confined space in the spring, and trench. And so I asked him, I said, all right, where the heck are we going to do rope training? Okay. And he did mention that at some point in time we would probably use fire headquarters. You know, we do have that tower in there. The confined space, he mentioned, I guess used to be a brewery here in town that we could use for confined space. And then the trench, I know in reading information, I guess the Public Works dug us some trenches up by the old Branford Hill School. And anyway, they will be doing this again for next year. So, no, I think this is fantastic with this grant. It will give us so much to do for training for our career staff and for our volunteers. So that's it.
Very good. That was a good grant, you two. Thank you. Jeez. And whoever else you helped you on that, thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. Apparatus, Commissioner LaCroix, anything you want to report, Chief?
Well, in the absence of firefighter Giroli, some other members have stepped up.
Yep.
They've been doing a great job. Rick Hart, Jim Carson, Garrett Lizzie, and Chief Pepe's been managing the program. When we need vendors, we've gone out to E.J. Boughton for our primary vendor, and a few others. I would like to say that Car 1 had a transmission problem. We got a quote for a rebuild. I wanted to make sure first it wasn't under warranty, so I reached out to Jeff Follett, Senior, to ask if he could check over at McDermott. It was unfortunately out of warranty, but he got us a great price. It was $1,000 less than our other quote, and it came with a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. So I appreciate his efforts helping us out with that. And then, Engine 2 is getting older. Engine 2 and Engine 4 are the next apparatus on the schedule to be replaced after the current Engine 1, which is ordered already. And, it's 26 years old now, and we had a fan clutch assembly go bad that required us to, this was still when Dante was here. He did some research. He was able to get a kit, but it wasn't an exact match.
Yeah.
So, again, it's starting to get pricey. It's starting to, these things are getting harder and harder to find parts. So it's going to be a challenge for us. But these things are on the apparatus schedule. That has been in the budget for several years now, so there should be no surprises.
What's the hours on Engine 2 versus Engine 4? Just all
Engine 2 has considerable amount more hours.
So,
we've been utilizing Engine 4 for a lot of our spare, when necessary.
Does it make sense to put, because
that's to swap them at some point?
Yeah, right. Like right now, put the 2.
It probably
take
will.
the 4 and spray paint it, make it a 2, and you can put a 4 there just to have it. I'm saying, but does it make sense? I don't know. It's the same truck.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Good thought.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like when you can do this. If you make a mistake, you go this way and it's good, right? It's blank. All right, Commissioner
Must be
Fox.
some in the window business.
Yeah, there's something I
Don't
don't
you see
we
through
can't
those
tell you. One day we'll tell you guys,
All right.
ladies. Sorry.
That's okay. There have been an astonishing 734 EMS incidents since July 1st, which has brought in an amazing amount of revenue for the first, 5 weeks of the fiscal year. the past fiscal year, we achieved over $2 million, $2,091,941 in net revenue from medical billing, all of which speaks to how busy we are. And we continue to receive feedback from the public over and over again about the quality of the service that we're delivering. They come in just about once a week. So we continue to be extremely busy. And I'm happy to hear about the response time.
And it seems like we get.
Because
we
it's
don't-
close to home.
Well, it's just been long overdue, and, but, you know, hey, the Eastern District needs help too
They
out
need
there,
help
but.
out there,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's all part of the plan, but if you notice, like, when you get one call comes in, it's always three, and it's within a minute or a minute and a half of each.
Yes.
It's just, you know,
Yeah.
like someone decides, hey, let's just call 911, you need the fire department all at one time.
Yeah, I'm looking all the time to see where are they?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
where?
Yeah. So what did we earmarked, was it 1,850,000? We thought we were gonna have for revenue, and we ended up with, you know,
Oh, no, we budgeted 1.725,
okay,
and we
Yeah.
grossed 2.2.
yeah,
And then we had to pay, the billing company
Yeah.
gets a percentage, so
Back out that,
they,
yeah.
they get $150,000. So that's why we.
yeah, which,
In the report, our
Well, we only used
our net
80,
revenue was
yeah.
just over almost 2,100,000. So it was a good year.
yeah, but just so everyone understands, that $80,000 that we use for contingency, if you look at it, you know, we're not a profit making
No.
agency, but we are ahead. Yeah, so, okay. Buildings?
I got nothing other than a couple of people approached me saying that they thought that there was going to be a new firehouse next year out east. And just for the record, the chief has acquired the land, the town has acquired the land, and the chief has asked the town to put it aside for the fire department, but there are no plans yet for a firehouse. Soon,
Yeah, soon,
Soon.
not yet.
soon.
Soon as possible.
And I will say that just on Station 9, the dedication plaque, we've cut out the stone. And we're just waiting, it's at being engraved. So that's where we are with that. So we'll let you guys know when that's all done too.
Cool.
I think everything else down there is done, right? The backsplash, everything we had to do, and little minor things. And
Yep.
the chief's been having the on-duty guys, crew that's there, and gals doing some stuff here and there for us, and
And I noticed that
I saw a piece of epoxy. It's about the size of a quarter, but he knows it's bothering me.
your
A little painting.
your call to Alex, they took care of the
Okay,
issues,
good,
and
yeah.
we appreciate.
Yeah, the maintenance wasn't happening there because there's
Oh, the outside?
Parks and Rec doesn't take care of that. It's done by Public Works, and they're busy. They cut the lawn and they do that, but there was a lot of weeds, and I heard from a lot of the neighbors complaining, about, saying, hey, looks brand new fire station, and so he took. Thank you, Alex.
He cleaned it
Alex
up.
Bluesy
nice,
took care of it for us, so
Nice.
he had someone right there to take care of it. So, thank you. All right, pension, Buzz.
Nothing.
Okay. You have the fire marshal's report here. Chief, you want to say anything on this? There's a guy
fire-
that's very quiet, is very busy.
The fire marshal is always very busy. Not only does he take care of the inspections and plan reviews and whatnot, which there are more and more of all the time, he takes care of our fire prevention activities. So he reports that in the last couple of months he's done 199 inspections, done 290 reports, reviewed in our Ricer system, which is where the inspection reports come in for sprinklers, fire alarms, that type of thing.
It's on it.
And in the meantime, he does the plan reviews, which a plan review can take a couple hours, or it could take a couple of days, depending on the complexity of the plans for the proposed building. And then our volunteer companies have been involved in 3 community events, interacting with approximately 150 members of the public. They give out fire prevention material. They do their best to recruit additional people at these events, hoping to get some exposure. And they also discuss the importance of signing up for the town's Code Red service. With hurricane season upon us, town does have Code Red. You can find it on the webpage of the public safety webpage of the town of Branford's website. If you navigate to the website, go to public safety, fire department, or emergency management, you'll be able to sign up there. There's 2 parts. You can get announcements, general announcements from the town, or if you only want to get emergencies, and we would hope that everybody signs up for the emergency one. If you haven't done so, it's a good opportunity to do so.
Yep.
And that's the fire marshals doing a great job.
Yeah, they do. Does a good job. Yeah,
It's a thankless job. Nobody likes to see the regulator.
Yep.
Right.
All right, chief's report.
Just real quick, we've done 1,009 calls from the beginning of the fiscal year, July 1st, until yesterday. We're still averaging over 18 calls a day, and in this period, Tuesday was our busiest day, with 5 p.m. being our busiest hour. So we followed last year with 6,750 incidents, which was breaking our previous record. Of course, you mentioned the overtime staffing, which is great. It's not only relieved our zero status time, and by that I mean there are many times throughout the day, because of our call volume, where we have no units ready to respond. All the staffed units are busy, and if the extra firefighters at Station 9 aren't actually doing a call, it's nice to know that they're there for when you call 911, because that's what it's all about. You don't want us at your neighbor's house when you need 911. So having firefighters sitting in the station is really what you want. And having that extra crew there is making the difference. Other than that, I appreciate the transfers. Again, it was a tough year. We have a transition from an older to a younger department, and while we're going through that, some of these things happen. Unfortunately, some of these injuries required surgery, which puts them out on long term. As far as the staffing plan, we've heard a lot of great feedback from the people that have seen it. It is out there in the public, although we're going to present it to the Board of Finance at a public meeting at their September meeting. And then Monday night, we'll ask for the 250 to continue with this year, to put our finger in the dike, so to speak, with the staffing.
Yep.
There was a nice article in the Sound today about the staffing plan.
Yeah, okay. I think Commissioner Massey had reached out and
I spoke to that reporter. She did
It's Pam, yeah.
reach out to me.
Yeah, she did a nice job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't remember, Chief. Do we have a list?
I got to thank our Oz over here.
we do not.
We do not.
We technically do in the consortium, but it was so there were so few, and it's been it's very thin.
Okay.
What we hope to do is start with our internal with the medic free part-time people. We've done that in the past, and if we can find qualified staff from that group, we do an internal only first before we open it up outside. I think there may be a couple people that are interested. We did hire recently 6 new paramedics, and we just interviewed and made conditional offers to 14 EMTs, because the surplus in that account was mostly due to our inability to fill shifts. So having the additional personnel will help alleviate that situation, hopefully.
That's a great plan.
I'm all set. I think, I've been plugging away, prepping for ISO, OSHA to come in. We're inviting OSHA in to do a walkthrough and make sure that we're compliant, and it's more of a consultation.
It's like a friendly
visit. Yeah. And then also working on dispatch procedures, updating the fire department dispatch procedures along with the police department. And we're working to implement a scheduling module in our reporting software that we're not utilizing yet. So those are the items I'm working on.
Doing a
Any
great
grants?
job doing it.
Any grants?
We're still waiting to hear on one grant. We're hopeful for the structural collapse trailer that fits a multitude of different rescue.
Well, if we make
scenarios.
Acorn Fire Station ready, shovel ready, we could apply for that grant.
One of the first selectman Cosgrove met with our Connecticut delegation, the state delegation, and presented the plan to the group, and also spoke about the need for infrastructure. I should also note that Finance Director Finch asked us to make a change to our staffing plan title, and it's now called the Branford Fire Department Staffing and Infrastructure Plan, to kind of incorporate the fact that we do hope to build a new station. So we appreciate Jim's suggestion. We did incorporate that, but we broached the subject of potentially getting some state funding, but we would have to be much further along in the process to be able to even. So if it happens, that would be great. But if if it doesn't, we still have to move forward. So
Everything starts on a napkin, though. They need to understand that. We draw everything conceptually on a napkin, and then we have the architects do it. So it's kind of ready, right? Right? They won't take that? No? I know a lot of big buildings that got built on a napkin, that's kind of what, right? It all starts on a dream or a thought, right?
Not the ones with ketchup on it.
No, not that, no, okay. No, you guys have been doing a great job, thank you. Everybody, the whole department, so, everybody works hard. It's like you said, 18's our average, but some days it's north of that, big time,
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster, because we'll do days where we're doing in the 20s, high 20s,
Yeah.
and then we'll go down, we'll do like 16, and we'll go back. But it's steadily averaging over 18 calls a day. So
I'm just saying, when you go from a rescue truck or a medic to a pumper to the ladder, I mean, you're gearing, you're switching, and you're all over, it's a juggle.
It's a lot of
So
switching.
it's a lot of juggling, yeah. So our men and women do a great job. Old business, nothing to bring up on that. Okay. New business? I don't have anything either. Buzz, anything?
No.
We just need Buzz to get better, Commissioner Clem, all right? We need her to get better. Okay, if not, we'll look for an adjournment at 5:28 p.m.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay, motion to adjourn, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we are adjourned.
This program was brought to you in part through the support of the Town of Branford. Watch town meetings and other videos on demand at BranfordTV.org.